Today, the moon is in Aries, a fire sign that takes us into action and courage. Aries is the sign of the warrior. It is about where we need to move, where we need to take risks, where we need to do something, get off our butts and do what it is we need to do. I'm Marina Ormes here with your Astro Vibe for Wednesday, December 20th. And with the moon in Aries, we have a Sagittarius moon cycle, also a fire sign. So this fiery energy today is saying, okay, you've been pondering, you've been reflecting, you've been reviewing, you've been feeling things in recent days. And what do you need to try? What is an action you can take to move forward on something, to put it in motion? And it doesn't mean you have everything all figured out. In fact, often the step of taking the action is how you learn. So you're taking the action so you can find out what happens, not because you have it all figured out already. And so Aries is also the energy of the Fool. So if you know about the Fool in the Tarot deck, the archetype of the Fool is the being who blindly goes forward without worrying. Right? There's the key. No worry. We're just going to act. We're going to try, we're going to take risks. So the Fool walks into things, right? Things unfold from a very innocent and naive place. And so we want to embrace and embody our innocence when the moon is in Aries. It is also the sign of rebirth or birth or emergence or growth. So think of the little sprout coming out of the ground. That is who you are when the moon is in Aries. It is bold, right? I'm here. You can't stop me. I am life force energy emerging into the world. I don't care what you think. I don't care what I might be putting in motion. Well, maybe I do, but but I'm going to find out what that is. And so whether we fall on our face or we discover something delightful, or we make a mistake, or maybe it's not about the results. It's about the act of taking action and putting something into motion. So some good things to do when the moon goes into Aries are, what is it you need to say to somebody? Go ahead and say it. Pick up the phone, make that call, send that text, reach out to someone on your to-do list that is possibly going to help you move something forward. Maybe you need to ask a question. Maybe you need to check something off of your to-do list, like, let's just do it. Let's get this done. Let's get this party started. And so you might need to find some courage. That's a good Aries word. Maybe you don't feel comfortable. Maybe you don't feel ready. But the act of doing it sometimes is what you need in order to help clarify your understanding. So that's what this moon cycle is about. It's about understanding the story we're telling about who we are. It's about our beliefs, where we place our faith and trust. And so that bigger picture of meaning. So sometimes to know who we are, to know what we believe in, and to remember. I was talking about remember yesterday and the meaning of that word. So from yesterday's video, what it means to remember. So with the Aries energy, we need to move forward and take action to help ourselves have a deeper understanding of what our story is, who we are, how we describe that, what we believe in, and what we put our faith and trust in. And sometimes the only way to really know is to try something. right? So if you are a little kid and somebody gives you finger paints and a big piece of white paper, are you going to sit there and go, what do I want to make? How is it going to look? Where are the edges going to be? What color goes where? Like, let me get the whole picture in my mind before I start painting, because it's going to be exactly the way I think it will be in my mind. No, of course not. Of course not. You're going to stick your fingers in the finger paint, and for you Virgos, just take a deep breath here. It's going to be okay. And then smear the paint around the right. Sometimes you just don't know what you're creating until you get in it and you try it and you do it. So that's a good way to think about this Aries moon. And then once you've smeared the paint around a little bit, maybe you get a little bit clearer idea of what it is you're creating, what you care about, why you're creating it, what it looks like when it feels beautiful to you, where you want to go with it next, right? So those are all parts of the bigger story you are telling about who you are and the ways that you are understanding the meaning of your life. Or something smaller, right? That's a kind of a big thing, but the meaning of life. Maybe it's just a project. I don't know. Maybe it's just something you care about today. But at any rate, go for it. That's the point. Get in it, try it, do it, and you will learn something. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Ormes, and you can learn more about me and how to work with me in sessions that are the current pricing is good through the end of the year. So go check it out. My rates will be going up after the first of the year. So this is a perfect time to give yourself this gift and to make that commitment for 2024 to really stepping into why you're here. This is the time. And if you've been watching my astrology of 2024 videos, you know this bigger picture of Pluto going into Aquarius. It's like this is when we're all being called to step up and to be who we are and to live authentically and to create and participate in the world in creative ways, innovative ways, ways that we've been working on inside of ourselves for many years. So this is it. And make that commitment. Give yourself that gift to work with me. You can do 5 sessions, which is the best way to do it, because that really gives you the support you need to understand your chart and to integrate it and implement it into what is really happening in your life, what is really going on that is actually something taking shape for your future. All right, so astrologyheals.com. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Check out all my videos. I'm here every day with astrology for unshakable, self-care, and of course those videos for 2024, which I will have more of coming up, so stay tuned. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.